What exactly is astrology? That's the question. And more importantly, how does the African find himself after centuries of being systematically lost from himself? How do we awake and know ourselves and each other? And why should you listen to me, especially since you don't know me? But the truth is, you don't know yourself either, so you may as well listen to me, because at least I know me, and I know who you are. So you may as well get to know who you are. And then maybe, just maybe, we will come to know each other properly. And the day we do, we shall be much more productive on this planet. The day we do, we shall be part of the solution, not part of the problem. Now, put it this way. Look around you. Open your eyes. Imagine countless human beings living in a village or living in villages, towns, cities, countries on a planet called Earth, enduring the hardships and the complexities of everyday life. Imagine each person on this planet having a bicycle at his or her disposal, a universal vehicle to move around and make things happen. But we were programmed to not see it, to never know about it. We have no idea that this great bicycle exists. No idea that it belongs to all of us. If we could only see it and know what it is. If we could only reach out and touch it, then ride it. We have no idea that this great vehicle exists. So we travel through life on foot, slowly, painfully, bruising up our feet on stones, falling down in gullies, often mating with the wrong people, making children, beautiful children, but at wrong times, going into business with wrong business partners, often making wrong turns in the darkness of ignorance, the pitch blackness of an ignorant night, even if it's daytime. Not having the bicycle light to guide us, this great bicycle which we own but we don't know about. It remained hidden from us for centuries and centuries and centuries and centuries in plain view. Imagine that believers would read about it in their Holy Bible, but they still won't see it because the word vehicle and the word bicycle are never mentioned in the Holy Scriptures. Just like the word astrology is not mentioned. Yet still, we were told that it is wrong to actually seek such a vehicle, and certainly not to ride it, for that would be a great sin. We are instructed to avoid the ultimate truth, that God will be upset if we find this great truth. And the people became the sheeple and felt contented to never know this great and spectacular reality, as ignorance remained blissful. Anyway, it came to pass that someone stumbled upon this great bicycle while doing house cleaning, critical thinking. And the angels smiled. And the ancestors nodded their holy heads in universal approval. And the rest is history. Because the babes and sucklings in our dispensation saw that bicycle. And though they were forbidden to ride it, they decided to examine it thoroughly anyway. And here are their findings. Imagine that this great bicycle have a front wheel and a back wheel, each carrying 12 spokes, symbolizing the 12 signs of the Zodiac. Then we look closer for more clues. Our findings are that the Europeans have a single wheel cycle of their own. But it has one wheel. And so for us, it is inadequate. It cannot carry any passengers. It is a selfish vehicle. It could hardly help us with our ways of caring and sharing. But this also have 12 spokes representing their star systems of Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Pisces. But the bicycle God gave the African have 2 wheels and each have 12 spokes. The 12 front wheel spokes represents Father Jacob's 12 sons. And we remember that written in the scripture, God promised Abraham, and by extension his son Jacob, that he would make him, even them, the father or fathers of all nations. How else could that be done? If not through astrology, a system understood by all nations. All the great preachers and theological scholars who studied the Bible inside out had missed the bicycle part under the tree of life completely. Perhaps they never even saw that proverbial tree of life. They were too preoccupied with Bible verses, which is just a veil, a smoke screen. Like the clouds that covers the esoteric mountains, they became mesmerized by words and missed the point completely. And if it was not for the stone that the builders refused, the great, ridiculous-looking Rastafarian movement, and the late great prophet Gad, leader of the 12 tribes of Israel, this great truth would never have been uncovered, and the front wheel of the holy bicycle would never have been revealed. And so we give maximum respect to the 12 tribes of Israel. Brothers and sisters, we, the African people of the world, owe you great recognition for this massive theological and astrological insight and breakthrough indeed. But then we look deeper and uncover the 12 spokes of the back wheel. It's clear that it is all about Christ and his 12 disciples, whom we paired perfectly with the 12 houses of African astrology, based on a 12-year cycle, namely the house of Abasi, Bandele, Chike, Daudi, Ihioze, Fadil, Gamba, Hakizimana, Ibrahim, Jabari, Kamau, and Lesimba. No matter who you are out there, brothers and sisters, you are one of these. You're from one of these houses. Christ himself was from one of these houses, along with one of his followers. But this great esoteric bicycle was there long before bicycles were created, hidden in plain view, camouflaged by ignorance, fear of knowledge of the honest truth. It was accused of superstition, painted in dark colors by suspicion, by religion, hidden by politics and other layers of deception. And it gathered rust through pride and arrogance, cruelty, unfair materialism, ridiculous sexual preferences, classism, and racism. And the people, or sheeple, were walking, the blind leading the blind, in the darkness of unknowingness, in an age where the European was king, riding on the backs of our people who they had made slaves. How sad could it get? But the animalistic ways of the human being were highlighted in China via Chinese astrology, as they, the Chinese, liken the 12 Bakwi spokes to the behavioral patterns of 12 animals. And they have a point. For some people are encoded with the wisdom and behavior of rats, oxen, tigers, rabbits, dragons, snakes, horses, sheep, monkeys, roosters, dogs, and pigs. But people don't notice this animalistic behavior, for it is also hidden in full view. Apparently, we have the wrong view of these animals, hence the wrong view of reality. So again and again, we lost the game of life because we are not even thinking properly. And you want to know what is astrology? I just told you. You know, in African astrology, we have reintroduced the 12 African tribes that our people were disrespectfully snatched from and stolen from. We reintroduced this in a wave we call Sankofa. Here now become a splendid identity reality. What tribe are you from, my friend? That's the big question. What tribe are you from? Should, until the end of time, an African from Africa should ask an African in the Caribbean, what tribe are you from, and he can't answer that? Would you like to readdress yourself to your original sense of values that were snatched from you, robbed from you? Why not find out through this tribal Afrocentric perspective? And why not? It is so simple. Look, if they call you Aries, in place of Aries, we call you Ashanti. If they call you Taurus, in place of Taurus, we call you Mandingo. If they call you Gemini, we know you as Yoruba. If they call you Cancer, we know you as Fulani. If they call you Leo, we know you as Judah. If they call you Virgo, we know you as Igbo. If they call you Libra, we know you as Wolof. And those of you who are called Scorpio, hey, you're from the tribe of Maasai. Those of you who are called Sagittarius, behold, you are Kikuyu. Those of you who are called Capricorn, you are Bole. Those of you who are called Aquarius, you are Shona. And those of us who are called Pisces, we are Zulu. If you don't trust this message, it's just because you really don't know me. This is Wisdom Unveiling. It's now 2:21 in Jamaica. Greetings.
Hello, good night.
Yeah, good night. How you do?
Well, I'm fine.
Good. How can we help you?
Can I get a card reading, please?
You can. Have you done it before?
Yes, around, way up in last year.
Okay.
Yes.
Hold on. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
1,
Come again.
3,
Come again.
4,
Come again.
6,
Come again.
2,
Come again.
10,
Come again.
5.
That's it. Okay, what happened to your father?
Well, he's deceased now.
What happened to him, ma'am?
Well, blood vessel burst in his head.
Burst in his head. Okay, were you ever close to him?
Yes, Majesty.
Mm-hmm. You have your father's blessings. That's why I asked you that, okay?
Yes.
And that's a good thing.
Okay.
The first card here is called Speed. There will be speedy changes in your life for the better, okay?
Yes, Majesty.
How old you say you are now?
47.
47. How much sons you have?
1.
There's one son here. He's the prince of action. So, how has he been behaving?
Well, Majesty, not good.
What's the problem with him?
Well, because we are not living in, I live with a different gentleman now, and he's not taking it well, and the father keeps telling him, you know, it's just that, like, I'm just going out of my mind when it comes on to him. Because
No, listen, the problem here is that you have a son who you love, but he have no manners.
No manners.
He's
Yes,
super disrespectful.
That's the right word, Majesty. The
Right?
word.
No,
Yes.
your son is not mentally okay, you know.
Okay.
Your son is bipolar.
Oh,
So he's basically very insecure. Right?
yes.
He wants to tell his mother what to do. Right?
Yes, Majesty.
He wants to run his mother's life. He
Yes,
can't even run his own life.
No.
You understand?
Yes, Majesty.
Right? So that is the issue. What's going on with his father and him?
Well, because I have to look after him in any way you take it, and all he does is just give him a place to sleep and all of that. And I mean, the little boy take away. If we go in the market and get food, he take away everything.
How you mean take it away and do what with it?
Just take out, like, if I get 10 mangoes, he wants all 10 to carry on to his home. Because remember now, both of us not living together.
So he won't carry home all 10 mangoes? None for his mother?
None for me, not none whatsoever.
So wait. When is his birthday?
The 13th
Pardon?
of January. The 13th of January.
13th of January. What year?
Oh, well, he's one now.
You don't remember what year you met him?
He's 14 now. He's 14 now. So I guess 2008, somewhere there.
But you're still not sure. Listen.
Yeah, man.
13 is a number of death and destruction, right? 13 have a lot to do with issues of the nervous system and mental issues.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Does he cuss you sometime?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh?
Yes.
Does he tell you things about going suck your mother?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
That sounds like somebody who had righted to you?
No, Majesty.
That boy is
No.
schizophrenic.
Okay.
He's suffering from schizophrenia.
Oh.
He's not really a wicked person, you know.
Okay.
He's a disturbed person.
Yes, Majesty.
And he definitely needs some kind of medication.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, probably need a good girlfriend, but which girl gonna stay with him and behaving like that?
No respect to no one.
You ever see him drinking alcohol?
Yes, sometimes he, like, we drink like a little beer, or always wrapping up like weed and all them, making it spliff or whatever.
Mm-hmm. You have a card here, and it's called victory, but the victory card come upside down, which means that when you give birth to him, you thought that he brought the victory into your life, right?
Yes, mother.
Not knowing that he bring trouble,
Yes,
right?
because he's an 8 month.
8-month baby.
Yes.
Okay.
1.25 pound he weighed.
He was really premature.
Yes, sir.
But there's a girl here. You don't have no daughters?
Yes, Majesty.
Huh?
Yes.
How many daughters you have?
3.
3 daughters. Okay.
I don't know what
Do you
to
have
do
a
wrong.
daughter that don't speak to you?
None at all.
Huh?
None at all.
None of your daughters don't speak to you?
Well, one of them is living in Portmore, but the only time she called Majesty is when she want money.
Oh.
And this one, no, I mean...
This card speaks of a controlling daughter, or more than one controlling kind of daughter who it is their way or the highway, right?
Yes, man. That is this one.
How will you get that fleet of pitney from?
Where, Majesty? Where?
Mama, it comes from bearing children in the wrong years. Making children in years that is not compatible with your year. Okay? That's what really happened. People will accuse you of not training them well and blah, blah, but it's bigger than that. It is about astrology.
Yes.
It's about astrology, okay?
Yes, Mother.
These are things that we need to correct in our family. We need to know what to do, when to not make a baby, when to make the baby,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Who to mate with, who to not mate with.
Yes.
We have to reach that point, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now the Chinese reach that point, you know. That's why them about to take over the whole world there right now, because them get themselves together at home properly. Them figure out who they are,
Yes, ma'am.
who to team up with now, and now them decide together now whose things to go take away, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But we need to at least figure out who we are.
Yes, Mother.
Now, you have a card here now called temporary, which means that you've been on earth many times before, but there's certain lessons that you fail to learn.
Yes, Mother.
You make the same mistake all the time and have to come back and set that same exam all the time.
Yes, ma'am.
That's why you're going through what you're going through now, you know. You have another card here now called imagination. Now, it is important that you stop blaming yourself the way you do.
Yes, Mother.
Huh?
Yes, Mother.
Stop crying and blaming yourself. Understand that you can carry a cow to the water, you cannot make him drink. Because you've been blaming yourself for too long now, right?
Yes, Mother.
Let go of that. You have another card here now, and it shows the priest, which means that you are still a blessed person. It's just that you haven't really found your way. And you make children who don't care. They just don't care.
No.
But they're going to pay for them behavior, you know. Any child disrespect his mother is going to pay for that, you know.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, Mother.
Yeah. What happened to your mother?
She's deceased also.
No. You had problems with her?
Cancer. Well, well, she was having some little issues and things.
No. When you were young, you had issues with your mother?
Well, I didn't grow up with her, you know. It's just that when I
Who raised your grandparents?
my grandmother, until I came 13, I come back to town. Yes,
So when you were being raised by your grandmother, did your mother used to come around?
No, Majesty, I didn't know her, but being to town now, it's just ups and down, taking care of other little children, brother and sister and all of those.
You were doing that?
Yes, Majesty.
Oh, you really go through some serious things.
It is not a nice thing that leaving country, you know.
Because you miss out a lot of education.
Yes, Majesty.
Aye. So you find a man who make you feel happy sometime?
Yes, Majesty.
Give thanks. Give thanks. You know anything about his birth date?
He was born the 6th of July.
What year?
Um, oh Lord,
You don't
81,
remember.
1981.
So he born 1981.
Yes, Majesty.
Give me your year again.
1975.
You born 1975. Okay. What month you born?
August.
Okay. So you born the year of the rabbit, and he born the year of the rooster, right?
Sorry, yes, Majesty.
No. Sometimes he will say hurtful things, right?
Yes, yes, Majesty.
But he means well. You understand?
Yes, Majesty.
Yeah. Sometimes he'll say very hurtful things because he's a rooster. Roosters can be very judgmental, right?
Yes, Majesty.
But at least he means well.
Yes,
You
Majesty.
just don't like to mince words or pretend. You know?
Oh, that's true. That's true.
He's not going to pretend,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
And that
Majesty.
can be very hurtful when a person comes straight out and tell you some truth that without putting no sugar on it, no kind of honey on it, and no sprinkle, no salt on it to make it taste like a better. Just give it to your face one time, boom, right?
That's how he is.
Yes, but he's a man of honor still, right?
Yes, sir.
A man of his word, right?
Yes, Majesty.
So give thanks, man. And stop worrying about your son, because everyone have to answer to the powers that be for their own behavior.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, Majesty.
It would be a good thing if your son would drink a herb called vervine.
Vervine.
Yes.
I'll try and get it.
Huh?
I'll try and
It's all
get
over
it.
the place, man. You know no vervine?
No, I can't see no, Majesty, so I'm a visually impaired.
So you are what they would call a blind person.
Yes.
Okay. So if your children know that you're visually impaired and can't see, then why them
Yeah.
treat you like that?
Like, I mean, one of them, the girl want me deep.
She want what?
She want me dead.
I mean, she want you to dead.
Like, Majesty, we just need to talk here.
Did she say she want you to die?
Yes, man.
When you die, what she's gonna gain?
Yeah, well, probably, yeah, or something. Because if your teeth, she teeth me, teeth people, and do all type of things. I just don't understand. That's why I'm just...
Well, especially since you're visually impaired, you need to stop blaming yourself, though. Okay?
Yes, Majesty.
Because there are a lot of things that you cannot really see.
Yes,
All right?
yes, Majesty.
But the man has been helpful to you, right?
Yes, man. He's right now looking after. Yes,
Listen, give thanks. Big him up. Tell him maximum respect to him. Okay?
yes, he wants to speak to you. So.
Oh gosh, but put him on.
Pleasant good night.
Yes, good night, my brethren.
Majesty.
So you have a woman that she cannot look, but she can see, right?
Right, yes.
She can't look, but she can see, okay?
Yeah.
So she's not a blind woman. She's
No.
visually impaired. She's a VIP, a very important person, right?
Very important.
Very important person.
That's
So-
how I look at her, you know?
Yes, man. So how can I help you? What kind of reading you want? Name reading or card reading?
I would like a card reading.
Okay, let's
for
do it.
now.
Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
Alright. 6,
Hold on. Come again.
7,
Come again.
1.
Pardon?
Number 1.
Come again.
9,
Come again.
8,
Come again.
10,
Come again.
number 4.
That's it. Okay, so your first card here shows a princess, a daughter. You have any children of your own?
Yes, Your Majesty.
What you have?
I have 3 boys and one girl.
How you get along with the girl, man? She's the first card that came out. How you get along with her?
Well, to be honest, we get along very well, but she never get much of me because of her mother. They put her in a different man name. However, since she gets big and she while she grow, I always look out for her, see me from she's tomorrow and give her what I have.
Right.
But her mother, whenever I go and look for her mother, used to beat her and all these things until I don't talk to her. But she get big now and get pregnant in early school.
She get
right
pregnant.
now,
She get pregnant at school.
yes, Your Majesty.
And when she get pregnant at school, how did you treat that?
Well, it wasn't something that made me really happy to see at her age. Maybe once she finished out school first, but me just welcome her same way because I never want to feel.
She used
like,
to get a lot of period cramps.
As I said, I'm not sure, but I heard she ball a lot of times about cramps and
Listen.
bad feelings.
She used to get some bad period problems, right?
Yes, Majesty.
Since she have the baby already now?
Yeah, she have a daughter. Her daughter is 10, but she's pregnant right now.
So your granddaughter is 10 years old?
Yes, Majesty.
Okay. So your daughter pregnant now again?
Yes, Majesty.
All right, let me tell you something. We have to be careful how we blame young girls for getting pregnant, you know. Sometimes it's the best thing them ever do.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes a girl will have a disease, right, in the womb.
Right.
Like endometriosis, and them kind of weird disease will cause pure pain. But by getting pregnant young, the problem comes out in the afterbirth of the child, and she's cured of the problem, you know.
Oh.
Sometimes if them don't make a baby when they're very young, they will never have a child.
True.
Okay? So we gotta be careful how we judge them, you know.
Right. Me welcome her, man, unless it's
and you love the baby,
around.
and you love the baby, right?
Yes, is my special right now.
Oh my gosh, man.
And what I glad about, what I never get to do for my daughter.
You able to do for your grand.
I get to do my grand, right?
Right.
You know? Yeah.
Well, you have a card here that says conflict, which means that there's always some kind of conflict going wrong in your area, right?
Yes.
And you just have to learn to maneuver and sidestep the foolishness, right?
Yes.
You have another card here, so now, and it shows a daughter. You said you only got one daughter?
Yes, Mother.
Listen, she have a daughter now too, so you have a granddaughter, right?
Yes.
Now, that granddaughter is going to be more powerful than her mother.
So true.
You have another card here now. It shows preparation. That's 9 candles of pregnancy. So you say she's pregnant now, right?
Yes, she's pregnant now.
All right. Now, that next baby is going to do remarkably well as well. But you got sons?
Yes, I have 3 sons.
How you get along with them?
Well, I get along with, it's just one of them. I get along well with the big one and the next one. But what happened, you know, I don't know. Whenever I get like woman and say I'm going to start life, is like after babies, is like they don't believe in settle down. So I have 2 baby mother where they run away with my child. I go through the court and get back my child, and he asks to visit, and I give her a visit behind the court, and she hold on my child. So me and Russian do not have a good communication bond.
The court give you the child?
Yes.
And then the mother hold on for the child?
Yes, and they ask me anywhere, when I know whereabouts I must come into them, but...
Do you know where the child, you know where the child is?
No, I don't know. But I know that her mother lives by Walton Park Road. They carry police down there already from Huntsby and then stone the police vehicle.
Them stone the police vehicle, so
Yeah.
Really?
You have a reporter on today with, honestly, right now we going to go. Them have a record of that down there about this situation. So whenever I'm going down there, I could take a taxi and meet her on the top of 33 lane. You understand?
Right.
And she keep the child away from the vehicle, thought I will take him back. But I will just wait until I really find out if she live there or not, because she move up and down in order to be the system.
How old is the child now?
Well, that child is 12, going to be 13.
Okay.
And she run a leave him from me when he was 2 months old.
Mm-hmm.
When he was 2 months old, she run a leave him
All
from
right.
me.
First of all, right?
Yes, Majesty.
The problem that she's giving you with the child is a problem that you give her in past lifetime with a child, okay?
Okay.
So now you paying for what you have done.
Okay.
So all the bad things that she do to you is what you did to her in a past lifetime, when you was the female and she was the male, right?
Okay.
You don't have no innocent victim. So the first thing you need to do is forgive her.
Yes.
Right? That's the first thing,
Majesty.
Okay?
Yes,
The
Majesty.
second thing you need to understand that she's not perfect in her brain either,
That's true.
right?
Yes,
But she's
Majesty.
not really an evil person. She's a person operating upon fear.
Oh.
She fear that she would never be able to see her child.
Right.
So she attacked first
Yes, that is what happened.
because you told her all the wrong words.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, Majesty.
And she see the system give you the child, right?
Yes, Majesty.
So she decide that she's gonna make sure that you win the first round, and she gonna win the second round.
Right.
And she's not waiting for the referee to done the fight. She gonna make her move. Okay?
Because, can I say something?
Yes.
During that time, when the court gave me the child, and she came, I asked for a visit, and she did find out that she take away the child. So me did see her at the clinic, and somebody tell me that she's at the clinic, so I'm go there and take the child. And she go to the station and go report to the police that they kidnap her child. She did not tell the police that I am her baby father and we have a case in the court.
And the police came for the child?
Whenever the police called me and I said, officer, stop cussing about that man, listen to this. We have a case at the court where she run away with the child and the court gives me the child and she beg a visit and that's how she will come back with the child. And him tell me some bad word and say, I come for me to carry room and pick me from girl and I want to hear nothing from me. And I'm tell him say the court one time. Course, man.
So the policeman came for the child?
Yeah. And say, if you man a pick me before him, what's it not me and do what him a do and to me after. And me a kidnap her and one bag or something.
Yeah, because she gave him a convincing story.
Right.
And told him that you are going to say so and so, but it's not true.
No.
So when you said so and so, him then here she said that you bound to say so and so. That's not true.
Right.
What a thing.
Different story.
So in any case, the woman win the second bout, right?
Right.
So you win game 1, she win game 2, right? So you don't really have to get a lawyer though.
Okay.
When you reach the stage, you have to get a lawyer to help deal with things.
Right.
Anyway, your hands full still,
Can you repeat?
Your hands are full still. You have nothing's doing, right?
Right. Mine's 4 for 2.
How much children she have?
That's my lady.
No, the lady who gone with the child.
Oh, she only got one after my child.
Right.
Who I know about.
But she got any other children?
I don't know because.
Well, so she able to deal with it, right?
Right.
So let her go and deal with it. Okay?
Right. Yes.
Absence make the heart grow fonder. So the more the child stay with her, he's going to be yearning to be with you.
Right. Because
And the
that's
more he
exactly,
stay with you, he's gonna be yearning to be with his mother.
right.
Right?
Yes, that's
So-
how it be with my daughter now.
Yeah, so just cool.
Right.
Handle what you have before you, right?
Yes.
So the child don't go school.
She's old.
The child that the woman take away, that child don't go school.
Well, yes. He was going to a school, but I don't know the name because it's always somebody that knows us. See me and say, you know, I see the child in uniform, but she keep hiding all those information from me. And the child have a big scar in him forehead come down to him nose. And I asked her about it because I heard that she and her man did a fight and the man fling something and lit my child and up to know the scar in his face because I see him after that and see him with the scar in his face. And she up to know she said she not tell me.
Listen.
No, she not owe me an obligation.
You may need to go back to court, but you need a lawyer, okay?
Yes, Majesty.
Don't go around the
Yes,
judge without no
Majesty.
lawyer.
Yes, Majesty.
A judge don't really listen to nobody, you know. A judge listen to a lawyer,
Right.
okay?
Yes, Majesty.
I've been around quite a few courthouses and see how them operate.
Right.
Them don't listen to nobody. Them listen to
Yeah.
lawyers because they want to know that a lawyer eat your food. So if I make a
Right.
lawyer eat some food, right?
Right.
Pay a lawyer
exactly.
money. Not true.
Exactly. Yes, exactly so.
That's how them operate.
Yes. That's exactly so.
This is true. I'm not telling a lie on the judge. That's the way they are. But out of evil cometh good, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
So something good will come out of this so-called evil.
Sure.
You understand?
Sure.
And whatever the child go through is what the child have to go through based on that child's karma as well. Based on the
Oh.
things that child did in a past lifetime.
Right.
So if you get a cut in the face, it may be because him fling something and cut a child's face before, right?
Right. Right.
Because what goes around comes around.
Comes around. Exactly.
So just don't let this whole thing drive you mad.
Sure.
All right?
Yes, I'm trying to firm.
You know your prayer time?
I don't remember it. You did tell me what I don't remember.
Give me your year again.
81.
Good. So your prayer time is, you're born after February?
Yes. Yes. July. The 6th of July.
Good. That means your prayer time is, you're born the year of the rooster. So your prayer time will be 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. So every night between 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock
Oh.
in the evening, that is your prayer time. And make sure you face the west. That means face the setting sun and pray.
Okay.
But I can assure you that prayer alone doesn't cut it, you know.
True.
Prayer without works is dead. Prayer without work is a joke.
Not true.
Listen,
I'm tired.
God don't do anything for a human being that the human being could have done for himself. God gave you the strength.
Right.
You're going to have to figure out how you can deal with the thing. So you have to get a lawyer. Right?
I'm going to.
Yeah. You have a card here now called the Tower. The Tower is a card that shows that you've really missed some bad things still, you know. You missed a bad accident recently.
I missed some bad things.
Yeah, you missed a very bad accident recently. Accident, yeah.
Yeah.
Missed it.
Thank
And
you.
your final card here is the Queen of Nurture, which means that God has given you a good woman, right?
True.
Take good care of her. Okay?
Yeah.
And remember, out of evil cometh good.
Good. Right.
So don't just see the evil in a thing. See the good
No.
in it too.
True.
Because all this time your child is growing, you know.
Exactly so.
And soon the mother can't tell him what to do.
No.
He just come look for him daddy, right?
Right. Exactly.
So you take it easy.
Can I say one more thing to you?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I have a court case, and It happened from 2007, and Mr. Justin King.
No,
Okay,
listen,
somebody
don't call no names.
Okay. Yes. Sorry
You
about that.
you have a court case, right?
Right.
Even discussing this on the air is not a wise idea because it is a court case is a work in progress, right?
Okay.
So you can call me sometime and you explain it to me. My number is
Right.
844-2295.
Okay, 844.
844.
Thank you very much.
Right. Okay?
Yes,
And remember that if you've broken the law, if you do the crime, you have to do time. In other words, if you break the law, you have to pay for what you've done. So be prepared to pay for what you've done if you break the law. The law must not be violated at no time. Let's take a break and be right back. Don't go away.